Hi guys, this is Miss Barslow, and I'm here to help you learn how to turn your SWBST into a summary paragraph, which is part of our objective for today's lesson. Let's review the story. You should have just created your own SWBST for the story read and submitted it to Google Classroom on the assignment for your cohort. Now, if you don't have the exact words that I have, that's okay. Remember, I did this on my own, and I don't expect you to use the exact same words that I do. As long as you have the general idea, that's fine. You do not have to go back and correct it. So let's talk about red. The somebody, which is the main character in red, is Red Crayon, who is actually a blue crayon in a red wrapper. You'll see that I added some detail, which is going to help us create our paragraph later on. Now, wanted is his main goal. So what is Red's main goal? Here we have he wanted to be accepted by all the other crayons in the coloring box. Now, if you don't have those exact words for your wanted, that's okay. That's just happened to be the way that I phrased it. If you wrote that he wanted to draw red things but ended up drawing blue things, that's okay too. Or use your own words to explain what happened in the story. But remember, this is the conflict of the story. So here we have that red is only to create something blue, even though everyone else expects him to create something red, and they're not really happy about it when he creates blue things. So remember, this part of the story is what the main character does to overcome the problem. Here, Red's friend Barry asked him to color the ocean, and the color Red makes actually matches Barry's expectation because he is a blue crayon. Then remember, this is the last part of the story, and that's how the problem is solved. Everyone in the community, sees how beautiful the color blue is and asked him to help create over and over. Now, remember, you might not have had used these same words as I did, but that's okay. You could have said any of the same ideas and the same messages in your own words. Now, the next thing that we need to do is turn this into a strong paragraph. When I tell you to, you can open up the Google Doc assignment that is titled Red Summary Paragraph. It's labeled for both Cohort A and Cohort B. Now, we want to figure out how we turn what we wrote in the SWBST, which might not have been in complete sentences, into a strong paragraph. So let's first review what a paragraph is. A paragraph is something that has a good topic sentence, 3 to 5 detail sentences, and a concluding sentence. Each paragraph should have one topic, which for us is going to be easy. Our topic is a summary of the story read, and you should use transition words and phrases to make the paragraphs flow. I'll show you how I did this when I used my SWBST to turn that into a paragraph for red. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is create your topic sentence. So let's turn our somebody into a topic sentence, and let's see how I did that. I wrote, in the story Red, the main character is a crayon called Red. Red is unique because he's really a blue crayon in a red wrapper. You'll notice that I had one sentence here, my first sentence, and I used a transition phrase in the story to help start my paragraph. That's a great way to start a summary paragraph, either in the story, in the book, in the movie. That's a great way to start because then your topic sentence tells exactly what you're going to write about. You'll see I also added a detail sentence here about Red because I knew that somebody had a really unique trait, and that was something that we would need to explain because it impacts the rest of the story. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is add detail sentences using your wanted, but, and your so. So let's see how I did that. I wrote, in the story Red, the main character is a crayon called Red. Red is unique because he is really a blue crayon in a red wrapper. Red wants to feel comfortable in his community and to be accepted by all the other crayons. However, the problem is that, all right, now here's where you have to use the rest of the SWBST. So we have the so and then. We kind of already used the details somebody wanted, but. So here's where you're going to do some hard work on your own. Try to finish the paragraph by turning the so and then part of the SWBST into your own paragraph. Remember, you do have to have a conclusion sentence. So a really good idea is to use